This pull saw is one of the most versatile electric tools that I own, and I use it all the time. This beast absolutely rips, and after I do a quick overview of the tool itself, I'm going to show you what I use mine for most, and I'm also going to show you how thick a branch you can actually cut through with an electric saw like this. This tool is part of Ego's multi-head system, which basically means that you can swap out the attachments and make it into a bunch of different tools. It can be a pull saw, hedge trimmer, edger, string trimmer, and even a snowblower. More on that in a minute. It uses the standard Ego batteries that all the tools use across the entire lineup, and I recommend having 2 of them on hand so that there's no downtime in between charges. Just alternate batteries and you're good to go. If you already own other Ego tools, that's not going to be a problem. The power head is fairly self-explanatory. You're not an idiot. The power button makes the chain spin, and the comfort grip is well placed. Now for the shaft extensions, you've got options. There's actually 2 different lengths that you can use. The shafts lock together by clicking into place, and then you just tighten it with a thumb screw. Super easy. You can use it with just the one shaft extension that has the built-in saw on the end of it, or you can add the additional middle shaft extension for maximum length. It just depends on what you're cutting and what kind of reach you need. Now the business end of this saw houses the 10-inch bar and chain, and it also includes an oil reservoir because it self-lubricates, just like a big boy gas chainsaw. As far as things that I use mine most for, well, just about everything. If I'm limbing trees from the ground, I usually have the shaft extension in place for maximum length and easier access. Here's a pro tip for you. Wear safety glasses when you're doing this because you're looking upwards at what you're cutting, and that saw is going to be raining chips down on your precious little eyes. Second pro tip for you. Don't get hit by the falling branches that you just cut. So as you're cutting, pay attention and get ready to run or at least take a few steps back. I live in the woods and the trees aren't always respectful of my roof line, and if left alone, they start scraping on the shingles and damaging my roof, which is not good. One of my favorite uses for this tool is to wait until it rains, then climb onto the wet roof and trim the branches back while trying not to slip off and break my leg. What can I say? I like to live dangerously. And the one day I had for filming, it happened to be raining, so there we go. Now this tool works awesome for this, and even though I'm on the roof, I still need the extended reach of the pull saw to really get access to what I'm trying to do. And the extra length of the actual shaft extension allows me to keep my feet firmly planted, which makes me feel safe and like I'm not going to fall off the roof and die. I use this pull saw for everything though, not just branches that are high up. I often grab this tool to cut up branches that have already fallen down, and it can actually cut through some impressively thick stuff. Grabbing the electric pull saw is oftentimes just easier than getting out the gas chainsaw. Even branches that are close to 10 inches in diameter are no match for this thing. It just keeps clawing through until the cut is complete. Here I am cutting through a fallen tree trunk that is larger in diameter than the bar is long. It's a little slow going, but it still cuts through, and a final Bruce Lee kick finishes it off. Final Bruce Lee kick. I really like this saw, and I know you will too. I found that after I got it, my gas chainsaw rarely gets used. Grabbing the electric is just plain easier. And sure, it's a little bit slower to cut through things than a gas-powered chainsaw would be, but the grab-and-go convenience factor makes it my choice for most of my day-to-day stuff. Now, earlier in the video, I mentioned that you can put different attachments onto this tool to make it more than just a pull saw. Well, I bought the power shovel attachment for it, which basically turns this tool into a handheld snowblower. I have a video about it linked right over here, and spoiler alert, I thought it was total crap. Well, maybe not total crap, but it just wasn't exactly what I was thinking that it was gonna be. So if you're thinking about buying one, I'd strongly recommend you watch that video before making your purchase. I also had an Ego battery charger catch on fire while I was charging a battery. It was pretty wild. In my warranty check video series, I tell you which companies stand behind their products and support their customers, and more importantly, which ones don't. When the Ego warranty check video is finished, it'll be linked right here. Thanks for watching, and don't forget to subscribe for more content coming soon. Bye!